Good morning on day number 42. It was a chilly night again last night. I think it dropped down into the mid-30s. And a cold, cold night. You know, it's funny, on those really cold nights, I'm laying in my tent. And as I'm breathing through the night, the condensation, as from my breath, gathers on my mustache. And I end up having to wipe it down, every night. So I can tell it's really cold whenever that's happening. And that happened last night. Chilly morning again today. Even though the sun is shining, it's still very chilly. I stopped back a few minutes ago to have a drink of water and a snack, just to show you how cold it is. My Snickers bar that I ate for a snack was hard as a rock, just because it's so cold. But no rain. That's a good thing. Got the big climb out of the way for the day. I don't know, it was well over 1,000 feet starting off this morning of climbing. And so got that out of the way. And the rest of the day looks relatively easy. Well, easier, I'll say. And so I'm hoping to make some bigger miles today with, hopefully some easier terrain. But we'll see what happens. But I do know this. I'm happy to be on this trail, and I'm looking forward to this day. I was having a conversation with my family. I was FaceTiming them on one of those 0 days back in town. Jokingly, I kept saying, why live in the woods now? And, something would come up and about something happening, back in civilization or the real world or whatever you want to call it. And I would, again, jokingly say, well, I don't know anything about that. I'm living in the woods now. And it's kind of funny. For the duration of this hike, it's pretty much what I'm doing. I'm living in the woods. Go rolling into a town every 4, 5, 6 days, whatever it is. But other than that, I'm living in the woods, hiking in the woods. And a lot of the stuff that's going on, I don't know about, because I'm out here living in the woods. All those things that consume our thoughts, and at least for myself back at home and everyday living, they don't even enter my mind out here. The price of gas. I have no idea what the price of gas is. I walk everywhere. What's going on politically, don't know. Doesn't affect me out here. What the media is saying I should be worrying about or concerned about at any given moment. It doesn't happen out here. Out here, you think about very few things. You think about how many miles you're trying to do each day. Think about the weather, what it's going to be like, because that'll affect how many miles you go every day. Think about what you're going to eat. You're always thinking about food. Me, that's a normal thing, but out here it's even worse. You're thinking about your gear, taking care of your gear. You're thinking about where you're going to sleep, finding a flat spot with no roots to set up your tent. You think about taking care of your body physically, any blisters or aches and pains you need to address. And mentally too, I think I've discussed this, it's a mental game out here, so you want to make sure you're taking care of yourself mentally as well. And so that's what happens when you're living in the woods. You kind of let a lot of stuff go that worries you, stresses you. You focus on the bare minimum, and out here what's important. And that's what you focus on and put your energy into. So, I'm being long-winded, but that's my life. Away from the real world, away from civilization. That's my life out here, living in the woods. Made it into Clyde Smith shelter, set up camp for the night. It was a tough day hiking today. The weather was good. There was nothing really wrong or anything. It was just a tough day. Just wasn't feeling it. And I suppose there's days like that for everyone where you're just not feeling it, man. It's just you don't have it that day. And that was today, but still pulled in a 15.4, so I'm satisfied with that. But it was a tough day. This is a tough trail. It's intense out here. And I'm not prepared to say this is the hardest thing I've ever done as of yet. Sometimes it seems like it, but I'm not prepared to say it's the toughest thing I've done, but it definitely ranks right up there with the hardest things I've ever done in my life. But I'm still loving it. Still absolutely loving every minute of it. Even on the tough days. Even on the bad days. I've talked about that before. But I'm down here by the water source. I'm going to get some water for the night. Go up there. I got my tent set up already. I'm going to go up, cook some food, and settle in and get some rest for the night. So that's going to do it. I'll wrap it up with that. On a good day, but a tough day here on the AT. So I'll see y'all on trail tomorrow. Take it easy, take care, and God bless.